Hello, so first of all I want to explain why these entries are coming a little bit later. I was staying around a friend's this weekend, so I wasn't able to record, but these were all written and published to the Daily Prompts app during Aromantic week. So every half an hour from this video onwards, I will be releasing one of the 4 prompts that are left this week. Also, the prompts that are part of Aromantic week previously, the last 3 were numbered incorrectly, so I went through and changed the numbering and the thumbnails for each of them. They won't match the ones in the video, but that's just to explain the inconsistency there. So without further ado, so this story is called Death Had Warmed Up, and the prompt is: you've kindly been using your magic to heal people, but discover that in the long term it's killing them. So let's get started. I've been a healer since I can remember. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one in my town. For years, strangers have come to me to be healed. It was always the same. They came, I listened to what was wrong, I put my fingers to their temples, and boom, they were cured. Then they'd go home and I'd never see them again. I never felt the need to chase them up. That was until one very specific case. She came in on the morning, just over a week ago. She said she was ill because she couldn't for the life of her understand why she wasn't romantically attracted to her husband. I didn't see the issue. I've never felt romantic attraction for anyone, and was quite content with the fact I never would. But she insisted something was wrong with her, to the point I thought that maybe something was wrong with me. So I stuck my fingers to her temples and healed her. At least I thought I had. She complained of a mild stinging, not something unusual. Most people complain of that. I sent her away, but I couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong. For almost a week I stayed up thinking about the woman, and how I had a bad feeling about her. I decided I was going to do the one thing I had never done before, chase up one of the people I'd healed. I went to her house early in the morning, and when her husband opened the door and led me to the bedroom, I gasped. She looked like death had just warmed up. She explained how since I healed her, she felt worse and worse. I shooed the husband out of the room and spoke to her in private. I asked her if maybe she wasn't ill to begin with, and she shook her head, refusing to believe nothing was wrong with her. I explained how the feeling she'd been feeling I had as well, and she looked a little more alive. "I'm not ill?" she asked, and I looked her over. "Well, now you are, because you looked for the wrong kind of help, and it made you worse." She asked what was actually wrong with her, and I said nothing. She was scared and not ready to have that conversation with her husband. That wasn't an illness. She nodded, and I asked if I could try healing her again, this time actually healing her physical ailments. She agreed, and as soon as I removed my fingers, she looked 100 times better. When I got home, I decided to look up a few others I'd healed over the years. They'd all died just over a week after I healed them. I guess they were all in similar situations to this woman. I'm keeping her anonymous because of client confidentiality. Looking forward, I'm going to be using my brain to judge the situation, instead of going straight in with my hands. From this day forward, no one else will die by my hands.